besides that, how's y'all weeks?
Rom, y'all got 3X, bro?
3X, yeah, we got all the sizes on the website. Just go on the merch website and look. We
I only see 2XL.
No, that's in the premium tee. If you click the comfort tees, we definitely got them on there.
Oh damn, I want the premium tee, low key.
Yeah, we live too, y'all. By the way, just to let you know, listeners, what's good? What's good, listeners? Kyrie over here ordering t-shirts off the merch website. But anyway,
as y'all should be doing.
Anyway, listeners, welcome back to another episode of Unlabeled the Podcast. I'm your boy Jerome Williams, your illustrious host. We doing this podcast. We're here to uplift the voice of the marginalized and black community. I got my good friend Kyrie Greer in the building. How you feeling, Kyrie?
Kyrie Greer? You talking about Kyrie?
I didn't say no damn Kyrie. I said Kyrie.
Hey, you definitely said Kyrie.
Listen,
you definitely said Kyrie.
Hey, run that back. Run that back on the replay. I ain't nobody say no damn Kyrie. If I did,
absolutely said Kyrie.
Anyway,
hey, but it's good, man. I'm good, bro. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Kyrie. How's your week been? It's been okay?
Man, yeah, it's been busy. You know what I'm saying? Work been working, but it's been an excellent week, bro. Can't complain. I'm alive, so.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. I'm glad you're feeling good, fam. Listen, now the listeners talking about I said Kyrie as well. Way to go. Y'all supposed to have my back.
Absolutely.
But also, I got my good friend Montre Brown in the building. How you feeling, brother Munchie?
Oh, man, I'm doing good. Blessed, like always. Just glad to be back on the podcast 2 weeks in a row, everybody. I won't say too much. I won't do too much. I'm just blessed that Jerome allowed me to be back on here, guys. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, why this man trying to act like the most astute Christian in the podcast? Like, stop talking like that. That ain't you, nigga.
Bro. It's like he going to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He a pure Mormon over there talking about, I'm so happy to be back. Thank you.
I'm just blessed.
That's what's up. All right, bro. I'm just glad you back on the podcast. Yeah, we gonna bring them back to Sunday episodes, man. We've been having scheduling issues. Like everybody's been off to the wind, so we gonna get back to bring y'all to Sunday lives and our regular Monday podcast. But today is Cinco de Mayo. It is Cinco de Mayo,
and I'm making tacos.
You making tacos
tonight?
I'm having fajitas tonight, dog. That's like, bro, we own it. We
know what I'm saying?
We embracing our Mexicana. We embracing it. Man, you know what, dog? I got something for you, dog. I'm feeling a certain way today. Let's see here. Hey, dog, y'all fuck with Saddle, baby?
I mean, not really, but
yeah, you just hating.
I did go to his concert with my brother Kendall, my good brother J Mac. It was cracking. It was definitely cracking.
Oh, okay.
AP, shout out to AP. He been on the show as well. He was at the concert.
AP,
I didn't know not one damn song. Kendall knew every song, every word, verbatim, though. Okay?
So he was just there enjoying.
That sounds like Kendall.
Yeah, you was just there. So I'm finna do this for our Hispanic, our Mexican listeners, for the red, the white, and the green for the Federale hood. Please.
I was saying turn that shit off. I was trying to talk over the music, dude. Nobody want to hear that.
Well, what's wrong with you? We about to get canceled.
Hey, listen, bro. You caught
was
talking.
Was that Side Eye Baby?
Yes, that was Side Eye Baby Trey. It is Cinco de
He
Mayo.
is- he
Do
is
not
horrible.
interrupt my music, bro. I'm going to mute you again, dog. You're fucking up the
Dog.
vibe. like, dog. I don't give a fuck
Listen,
if he's horrible or not.
No, dog. That is not a good musician. All right, play Side Eye Baby, dog.
I swear to God, dog. This is y'all about to see me get real violent. I have no idea what he was saying, but he was getting this shit off apparently.
First off, that sounds like a song that's supposed to be on NBA 2K. And why does Meek Mill be in the studio using every ounce of air in his lungs? Stop screaming at us.
Hey, bro, sometimes you got to do that, dog.
But it sounded good though.
Montre, the fucking Side Eye Baby was a joke, you fucking jackass. Like, it was a joke, Trey. God damn. I don't fuck with Side Eye Baby. I don't even. Yeah, he got like 3 songs I like, okay? But either way, dog, like it was a joke. Let it go. God damn. Nobody care about you getting fucking.
Kendall loves Side Eye Baby, so
yeah,
hey, I thought you might be a fan.
A lot of people like Side Eye Baby. The song was a joke, Montre. God damn. Let it go. Let it go. Anyway.
He's horrible.
Anyway, back to the show. Y'all see me having to yell at Montre because he doesn't understand production. So, motherfucker over here hot mic and everything. I hate black people. This is what I say. But as y'all can see on the screen, we have Kevin Samuels. Clearly, I don't know if this is a rumor or what. But via my research, I haven't been able to find nothing about this. But it's a rumor right now that Kevin Samuels has passed away from cardiac arrest. The internet likes to do this every now and again. They like to kill somebody. Kyrie, have you done any research, seen anything out there about Kevin Samuels?
I tried to, but I really couldn't find anything that confirmed it. You know what I'm saying? And like for me, kind of like I don't see like us finding out anytime soon if he really did pass away, but I hope he didn't. You know, obviously, like that's sad.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any. I'm still doing research on this because this kind of started off earlier this morning. I'm still doing some research as far as like if it's true or not. I'm not seeing any major news media outlets reporting it. So I guess
I feel like he would have came out and said something by now.
Right. I mean, you never know. He could be sick. He could be in hospital. He could be indisposed right now. You know what I'm saying? He might be on vacation or something. But I'm not seeing anything in reference into it. So, like, I'm just taking it as a rumor right now.
Yeah, I hope it's not true.
Yeah, Brandon said Elon Musk's Twitter started the rumor. So basically, it started on Twitter. Yeah. But yeah, first off, that's crazy that Elon Musk bought Twitter. But all right.
Yeah, fuck Elon Musk, dog. I don't want to digress too much because I was saving this for a Sunday episode. But fuck Elon Musk, and fuck Tesla and the raggedy ass cars he be making too. So I'm like a fuck about Lee Ron. But back to Kevin Samuels. It's just, you know, outside of his death, what I find extremely like disturbing is just we just talked about this a few weeks ago about how, you know, in the black community, like mental health and shit is taboo, and not to serious this out or nothing, but like Twitter is dancing on this man's grave right now. Have y'all peeped that?
Yeah, man, and it's insane, bro. And I hate to say it, but I'm seeing it from mostly black women because, again, they felt some type of way with the content that he put out. And I don't care what people say, bro. You don't celebrate somebody's death, bro. Like that's just foul.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I don't care who it is. You don't do that. That's just foul because if it was you or if it was a loved one or like somebody that you cared about, you wouldn't be doing that. Like that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like we getting so loose with our morals, bro. Like it's trash. Like the comments that I've been seeing is absolutely trash.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, to me, I thought that the things that he talked about on this platform in long form, not if you excuse me, y'all. Not if you hearing clips of his show, it was actually really constructive. And I mean, his like I said, his tactics to garner attention. It was just that. It was a tactic to garner attention. And also what people didn't understand is as serious as he seemed to be. Trey, your camera's a little crooked, but as serious as he seemed to be, it was a humor element to his delivery, and that was the way he was coming off and displaying his personality. But a lot of people took everything that man said literally, and it wasn't literally. With all that I can hear the cholesterol in your voice type shit, those are jokes. Like he basically ribbing people, you know what I'm saying? And it's to keep it provocative and entertainment element. Like I said, I've listened to his show in long form. I didn't really see an issue with his content. I felt like it was, like I said, constructive, and sometimes you gotta be provocative to garner attention and to, you know, get people's thought process rolling. How did you feel about his content and shit?
So
how do you
here's
feel
the
about
thing,
it?
right? So a lot of people, they're like, "Oh, he only attacked black women. He only came for black women." No, his platform originally started with black men, and he was keeping that same energy with black men. I don't think the work that he was doing was any different of that of Shahrazad Ali and the things that she was saying about black women and men and dating and everything like that. As far as it came to the content, like he was really just trying to get people to understand why we have differences in our dating community. You know what I'm saying? And again, I get people like when you sensationalize the clips, like you can make anybody sound bad from like a 15-second clip, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like you're not listening to the whole conversation. A lot of those clips that he had where people would be outraged, like those people would like resolve their differences in the end and they would see his perspective as well. So again, you know what I'm saying? The internet, they don't do their research. You know, they're not sitting down and watching the long form content or truly trying to understand what this man is saying. They just want to go with what they feel like there's a lot of confirmation bias and like all these other things in play. But yeah, it's just trash. Whether you like his content or not, like those comments shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I don't. I try not to. I've cracked jokes after some time has passed. I just thought about something I did the other day. I was like, damn, I can't be a hypocrite because I was ribbing Whitney Houston because somebody brought up. Everybody know I hate Brandy Norwood. I don't personally hate her, like, but she bothers me.
Yes, you do.
No, she bothers me. I had to walk that back. I don't hate her. I just dislike some of the things she's done.
He hates
her. don't put that out there, bro. We got a public platform. I can't put out the fact that I dislike Brandy Norwood to the mass public.
Brandon said your mouse on the screen.
My mouse on the screen. Brandon, why you up here paying that much attention to detail? And why is my mouse on the screen?
Trying to be chat MVP.
Yeah, I'm God. I'm make you a moderator, Brandon. Hey, brother Williams. I appreciate it. I appreciate it though, Brandon. with my point
brother Williams.
Hey, dog. For some, it's not even supposed to be on the screen. That's crazy. I must have changed the setting or something because it ain't even supposed to be there. But I appreciate you. What were we talking about? The Kevin Samuels situation. Yeah, and just people having no tact when it comes to his death. And I get it, you know, Twitter and the internet and the way we cope in our black community when something happens is we like to crack jokes a lot. But yeah, it was kind of a little bit disturbing, man. I'm like, golly, bro, you killing the man for his opinion about our community. Like he ain't got no leg to stand on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. But I just hope the rumors ain't true that he's passed away. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, but we can go ahead and move on to the next topic, brothers. Trey, I apologize for calling you a bitch in the chat too. You pissed me off, dog, because you wasn't showing no professionalism in our show. You just started yelling over my music, dog.
No, we gonna fight next time I see you.
No, I'm sorry, dog. I just had to apologize to you on air because the apology should be as loud as the disrespect.
Cat.
Nah, you just gotta pay me. My lawyer be contacting me.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me switch this next topic on the screen right here.
Hey, Mr. Reset allegedly is true.
Yeah, that's why I'm still not saying nothing about it on the major news outlets, but I'm gonna keep looking and just keep an ear out and see what happened. But like I said, I don't want it to be true. Like I said, because he's 56 years young. Like. I always talk about this, man. We lose a lot of black men in their 50s. A lot of our celebrities, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. We see it in them losing their lives early, man. And I think that shit is trash for us to be going that early. But anyway,
absolutely, man.
We can get to this Senator Matt. Was it Gaetz? Is that how you pronounce his last name?
Yeah, Matt Gaetz.
Yeah, Kyrie, you can go ahead and fill the listeners in, brother.
All right, so basically, I'm going to just go ahead and start off with reading the article so everybody can get an idea of what's going on. So the Congressman Matt Gaetz was instantly condemned and mocked online after he suggested women protesting against Roe v. Wade's possible revocation by the Supreme Court were underloved millennials with no Bumble matches. The Republican remains under investigation for possible sex trafficking of minors, something he denies and says is politically motivated, tweeted on Wednesday morning after protests sprang up throughout the U.S. in opposition to Roe being overturned. How many of the women rallying against overturning Roe are overeducated, underloved millennials who sadly return from protests to a lonely microwave dinner with their cats and no Bumble matches, asked Mr. Gaetz. So Everybody's turning up over that. And if you guys don't know what the Roe versus Wade case is or what's going on right now, but basically the Supreme Court is trying to, there's a vote for them to get rid of women's rights when it comes to abortion. So that's what his comments were going for. He's right wing. He's clearly a dickhead. That's not something that you say, but it's kind of an unfortunate situation because I don't want to see that. I think people should have the right to be able to, one, protest whatever the hell they want to protest without being criticized for it in that specific fashion, specifically when it comes to what women do with their bodies. I don't understand why we're going back 50, 75 years or however long it was to overturn this ruling, because it ain't got nothing to do with us. It's not our business what they decide to do. You know what I'm saying? But what's your thoughts on that?
Trey, I'll let you go first. Oh, my bad. I'll let you go. You got the floor, Trey.
No, bro. It's just like you just said. We going back 57 years, bro. Those same old white men, their ancestors, their grandfathers, their great great grandfathers, bro. Those were the slave owners. Because you know how they felt about women, bro. He's just a piece of shit, bro. That's all. And a racist. It all goes back to racism.
Right. And he got his own criminal charges.
You know what I mean? Yeah, right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it goes back to, bro.
Yeah, Brandon just brought that up. What is it? Well, before you go into his criminal charges, what I was gonna say is lost my train of thought that fast. So going to his criminal charges and not come back to that because I lost my thoughts that fast. I'm over here producing. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Brandon was bringing up the fact that he's under investigation for not only sex trafficking, but the sex trafficking of minors. And he said that was politically motivated. But hey, you're one to talk. You are one to talk when you got something going on like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're sex trafficking minors, women who have been abused, sexually abused, raped, etc. These are the women who, again, abortion is going to affect. So I find it highly ironic that that's your take on that situation and talking about these women and their protests of what happens with their body. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be crazy if like our bodies start getting regulated. Like, oh no, y'all got to get a vasectomy till you get a 750 credit score and your hairline don't recede and like all these other things. You putting all these stipulations on what we do with our bodies. Like, bro, just leave that alone. It ain't no reason to go back in time and touch that, bro. Like, I ain't got nothing, man. That's what I got to say about it.
Yeah, I saw a pretty. I remember my thought after you went on your tirade, but I saw a comment on Twitter was saying if black men were to go out here and start knocking up all these senators' daughters, then they stance on abortion would change drastically, and I just thought that
absolutely,
was pretty
absolutely, bro.
Yeah,
facts. Because I hear it from people that, again, their daughters aren't senators, of just crazy stuff I've heard from the opposite spectrum's parents of their dealings with black men. And it's insane the type of conversations they have, but it is what it is. Like my whole belief on that is when you start putting religion and people's personal beliefs into politics, we've gone too far. They should be separated. Like, you shouldn't be making laws based on religions. Like, they're two separate entities.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not too big on religion being based, like I said, in our policies and in our laws either. So I 100% agree with you, brother.
Right, because like Charles Barkley said, I'd be mad as hell if it was a law, that affected me, told me I couldn't eat from sunrise to sundown. I'm a big nigga. I want to eat too. Like,
right.
I'm a big nigga. I want to eat too. That's hysterical. Man, y'all got anything else to add on this Matt Gaetz situation?
Fuck Matt Gaetz.
Yeah, fuck him.
He's a racist.
Fuck him, Gary. Fuck him. Fuck him, Gary. What was that from? Oh, I don't even remember. I think that was Martin, dog. Shit. But in other news, rapper Drake, he has inked a reported $400 million mega deal with Universal Music Group. This article is from Vibe, reported on May 4th, 2020. So I'll go ahead and read into this and then just read out a little blurb from the article, and then Kyrie, we can expound on this. All right, brother?
Mm-hmm.
All right, but it says after rampant speculation about a bidding war for his services, Drake appears to have finalized a mega deal with Universal Music Group that could net him upwards of $400 million when it's all said and done. An official figure has yet to be disclosed. According to the industry insider, the deal will cover Drake's recording, publishing, merchandising, and visual media projects. In a report from Variety, the news of the agreement was confirmed on Tuesday, May 3rd, by UGM chairman Sir Lucian Grange. I had always wondered who the hell Lucian was, and now I know who he is. Anyway, back to the article. In this latest of multiple deals built around the expanding portfolios, giving the label a stake in multiple revenue streams tied to an artist, basically a 360 deal. That's what it sounds like to me. The contract is said to be similar to that of Drake's collaborator friend, The Weeknd's own deal with UMG, which was inked into late 2021. Described by one of the insiders as being LeBron-sized, the OVO boss. New deal is easily the richest in music industry history, which has been expected given Drake's long-running streak of dominance on the Billboard charts and elsewhere in the marketplace. With this music accounting for an estimated $50 million in annual earning, and previous hints by the rapper himself of receiving a huge advance to the tune of $360 million on Lemon Pepper Freestyle, Drake's partnership with Universal should have been a foregone conclusion, but it's also a testament to his iconic status in hip-hop's continued staying power. What are your thoughts? React.
You know what? I love it. And the reason that I love it is because I actually watched a video last night that talked about how black artists were treated in the 1950s, where their music was stolen. They were severely underpaid. You know what I'm saying? Big Mama, what was her name? Big Mama Thornton, the one that came out with the song "You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog," but Elvis stole it and he got millions and she only got $100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So looking at that contrast versus now, I love it because artists are getting paid. You know what I'm saying? However, I do want a $400 million album from Drake. I ain't been able to listen to a Drake song from front to end since probably Take Care. I think a lot of his music, like his singles been fire, but the albums ain't really been there yet. So hopefully we get a $400 million album too. But overall, I love the deal, man. It's good for Drake. Black man, get your money.
Yeah, straight up. Get your coin, bro. And that is a ridiculous deal. That's NBA numbers right there.
Right. I was going to say, I think he deserved it. I mean, I do agree with Kyrie. He does have I think that Nothing Was the Same was a very classic album to me.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? So, yeah, that too. But The Writings on the Wall, I think that was okay, decent. But his singles are hits. You know what I mean? Everything he's featured on is a hit, bro. Like, I think he deserved it, bro. He definitely dope. But like you said, though, we need another classic album.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I fuck the albums because I don't think too many people run the albums nowadays. Everybody pretty much hit Apple Music and Tidal and create their own playlist. You know what I'm saying? But just his staying power, like they said, and like they mentioned in the article, just him consecutively being on the Billboard charts. You know what I find interesting? As much as he's been on the Billboard charts, he's not like really awarded as much as far as Grammys are concerned and other awards are concerned, as much as he stayed on the charts. Have y'all noticed that?
Yeah, well, we already know why that is.
Why do you think that is?
Well, they have their people that they want to pick. You know what I'm saying? Like when Macklemore won over Kendrick Lamar, that told me everything I needed to know about the Grammys. Like what? Best rap album, Macklemore. So they're not gonna give it to Drake. Like Drake should have won plenty of awards, man.
Absolutely, bro.
That's kind of crazy to me, bro, because I would honestly think that Drake would have more acclaim, like it's like more Grammys, all that type of shit. It seemed like he constantly is getting snubbed. I haven't really think he deserved nothing in recent years. I haven't heard an album of his like that when I was just blown away. Like I said, Nothing Was the Same was the album for me. That was the one. That was the pinnacle of Drake.
Yes.
In my personal opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, it was.
I think if you're reading this, it's too late. That album set the tone for like what's going on now, like the 10 years after that album, like the sound that set the tone. Everything sounds like that now, like that album. You know what I mean? And so like I said, he's phenomenal. I definitely think he deserves this deal. I love to see who receives something like this next, and I'm just surprised this is the first time that we're seeing something like of this magnitude.
Yeah, he gonna have to put a lot of hot sauce and condoms going for it because they're gonna be trying to get the bag. They gonna be trying to get the bag. He gonna have to get the Texas extra hot Pete.
You wildin', bro. You are wildin'.
Yeah.
But speaking of Drake, since we discussed the dealings of his deal, you saw lately where he DM old boy wife on Instagram.
Yes. Exactly.
I'll let y'all break this down.
All right, so basically, let me go ahead and tell y'all basically what was going on. So the fathers of the NBA, LeVar Ball and what's John Morant's dad's name?
T. Morant.
T.
Usher.
Morant. He do look like Usher. He do look like Usher. But basically, everybody who knows hoops, y'all have heard of Lethal Shooter. He's a famous NBA training coach. He does all these crazy videos. But he made a post basically speaking about how he thinks it's crazy that these dads are getting so much hate for being good fathers. And Drake chipped in, and basically Drake was like, imagine your son makes the league and he's Ja, Melo, or Lonzo, and all you can do is be elated and competitive and supportive. And it's the rite of passage to that OGs to talk shit. I know I'm going to be this way even if my son is in a Rubik's Cube competition. And some troll, whatever his name is, he was like, your son probably played with ghostwriters, which that's pretty damn funny. I'm not even gonna lie.
Definitely hysterical.
Drake clapped back, and Drake responded, I just followed your girl because she's probably miserable and needs some excitement in her life. Then not only did he follow her, he DM'd this man's wife and said, I'm here for you, ma. So like Drake was being Drake. He going full light skin mode right now. But basically that's what happened on the situation, y'all.
Listen, dog, Drake he woke up, bro. he woke up, dog. He just was not in the best of moods, dog. And these damn trolls, bro, sitting behind that computer, bro. He said, you know what, fuck it. I'm going all the way, dog. And that's all that happened, bro. He was having a day, bro. He was having a day, dog.
Sometimes you have to let a nigga know. And I feel like that's what he was doing, bro. Like, cause Drake, like he always been pretty humble, fam. Like I ain't never really seen him attacking no fans and like that. But people have a lot to say about him, and I feel like that was him letting this nigga know. And she going, which is even more hysterical.
Yeah,
like
of course she's going. It's Drake,
absolutely,
bro.
Absolutely, because you don't even know what the troll does, bro. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but like he might work 9 to 5 at UPS, bro. I've seen workers walk out of UPS, bro. You think that shit is a slave factory. I'm serious, bro. Like that shit is insane. So he might come home, he a little angry, man. We don't know what's going on in that house, bro. You know, and you want to try, and then you want to troll Drake, dog, Mr. Steal Your Woman, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Right. And like
bro.
If the opportunity present itself, she going, bro. It's Drake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody expects Drake to follow them or interact with them or like talk back. If I was a celebrity, I'd be doing shit like that all the time, low key. Like, I'm not even playing with you. I'd be doing that shit all the time. Like, shut your ass up and know your role, nigga. I'm the king of this troll shit. Like,
he lucky it wasn't Future.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
He'd have came home. Future would have been in the house, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, with the sleep mask on,
with the sleep mask on, and the silk robe.
Yeah. But when I said she was going, bro, like she been posting on Reddit, she been posting on Instagram, like ever since this has started happening, fam, it's been like a nonstop. She's just been constantly replying to people and going on and carrying on about this. I was trying to get to this Reddit feed, but I cannot find it, so I can't read y'all the details of it. Plus, it's like a real small picture.
Yeah, definitely find that because I want to know what she's saying. Because if I was her, I would definitely use this opportunity to maximize whatever my brand was. If I was selling something at the time, whatever I'm doing, I'm finna get this little 15 minutes of fame and I'm finna run with it.
Yeah, so this is what she posted on Reddit. She said, some backstory. Me and my husband have been married for some years. We have 2 beautiful daughters, of which the 2 of us are extremely proud of. So far, we have had a great relationship without tension or any real drama until yesterday. I'm a huge fan of Drake. My husband is not. I play him in the car all the time. He allows it for the most part. Sometimes I catch him singing along and make fun of him for it. It hasn't ever really been a source of tension in our lives, just personal preference. However, my husband is a hip-hop head. Knows all the classics, old school, you name it. For that reason, he honors the craft of writing a rap song. During Drake's numerous beefs over the whole ghostwriting thing, he had often berated me for still listening to him. T, turn that copy paste shit off, was a common phrase I'd hear. Recently though, he's been all right with me listening until now. So yesterday, my husband decided to troll Drake for his comments. Essentially, he alluded to Drake's numerous stunts with ghostwriting and made a comment about Drake's sons. Drake then proceeded to look at my husband's Instagram and follow me, and she put that in caps, follow me to get back at him. At first, we laughed about it. I have to admit, I was pretty excited that Drake was following me, regardless of whether it was a stunt to get back at my husband or not. Then when the situation comes, that's when the situation comes in. My husband asked me to delete his follow. It's not a big deal, T. We had our laugh, but that's the thing. I don't want to delete his follow. I think it's really cool that Drake is following me. We even had a little chat over DM, nothing like that in parentheses. But after I refused, he started acting weirdly jealous, looking over my shoulders, taking glances when he thinks I don't notice. So I asked him what the deal was, and he exploded at me. Why couldn't you do this one thing? I'm not good enough for you, etc. He's fuming now in the other room. Our relationship is strained because I didn't delete the follow or move on with my life. That's what.
Hey, Ron, Lamar and
he said that wasn't her.
He said that wasn't her. She said that was all fake.
Oh, okay. But regardless of the fact, like I said, I just want to read that out. I figured it was fake because the internet like to post a lot of bullshit up there. But regardless of the fact, it's entertaining, and I always say a lie unchecked becomes the truth. So shout out to Brother Lamar. It could be the truth. It might have been her.
And then we had
still entertaining
somebody in the chat. Somebody in the chat said, "Can we ask questions?" Of course, y'all can. Whatever questions y'all got, let us know in the chat, and we'll answer them for y'all.
Facts, big facts. But anyway, still hilarious nonetheless. I'm not sure if did she actually unfollow him. Somebody go fact check that since y'all fact check and see if she actually unfollowed him. Like that would be even a more interesting factor.
Because I know he hurt. Like, what you do when Drake follow your girl? Like, what can you do?
Nothing.
You gotta kill everybody.
He just got 400 million.
You got at that point, you got to go get a 450 million deal and drop one of the best albums ever. Like, there's nothing else you could do, bro. You have to get on at that.
Hey, yes, it is. If you love your woman, hey, do you stay? Do you leave? If you stay, then y'all got to come up with a business plan.
Let me actually
be fucking with the nigga.
Let me.
That's what I need to be coming in this house. Straight up.
Let me ask y'all.
I need a new car.
Let me ask
you. I need a boat.
Let me ask you a question though. Would you be mad if Drake approached your woman like that?
You said if he approached her like that?
Huh? Yeah.
You asked me, would I be?
Yeah. Would you be mad? Yeah.
No. Why would I be mad, bro? I'm not gonna get upset about that.
Yeah, I can't.
But also, I'm not trolling people online, celebrities and shit like that. So, I wouldn't be in that predicament anyway. And if he did, like, I'd kill everybody.
If Drake did that and he was really trying to shoot at my girl, like, what can you do? It's Drake, nigga. Like, hey, at least throw me some bag before you break up with me. Try to get some money for us.
Lamar,
he ain't wifing. He's not. She's not wifing. He's not wifing. So
right, Lamar, friend of the show. Would you asking us? Would we let Drake have our girl? That was the question I just asked him. Would you let Drake have your girl? Since you asked, friend of the show,
finna be like, hell no,
no, he ain't never going. He ain't never going to my girl. Oh man, but anyway, I just thought the situation was pretty funny and pretty entertaining nonetheless.
Yeah. Drake low-key need to chill out, though, because he gonna run out of hot sauce.
No, it ain't even that. Like, he might want to chill out because that's when them lawsuits start coming. Like, them defamation lawsuits and all that type of shit.
Well, so he got enough. He'll be all right.
400 million? That's a lot to lose, though.
I mean, but seriously, though, like, do you honestly think, though, like, if he slid in your woman, if you had a woman, wrong, like, Kyrie, if you had a woman, wrong, if he slid in your woman, you really think that she's going though? Like my woman not going. I mean, seriously, like she'd be like, okay, she'd be like, okay, like like your woman should be hip enough to know he just want to fuck. He's not wifing you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if she doesn't know that, then she's going. That shouldn't be your woman, bro.
And you're with the wrong person at that point. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, why stress about it? You know what I'm saying? Unless Drake physically shows up to my door. You know, unless
your woman push and pee, then that's different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Big
she can push her ass right out the door.
Push her ass around the door.
Right.
I'm gonna call in one of our listeners and friend of the show here in a second. But for our next topic, the Dow Jones today dropped over 1,000 points.
Brandon, you gonna like this one?
Yeah, Brandon, this is your area of expertise. Let me go ahead and go to this the CNN article. I'm sorry, y'all. Wild load. All right, so Dow Jones plunges more than 1,000 points in Wall Street's worst day of the year. This is New York CNN business. So much for good feelings on Wall Street. U.S. markets fell sharply Thursday, marking the worst day of the year and eviscerating all of the gains from Wednesdays after the Federal Reserve announces its plan to increase in its benchmark interest rates won over investors. The Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell helped reassure investors Wednesday afternoon, saying that the future rate hikes larger than 50 basis points are not something that the Fed is actively considering, leading to a bullish surge in the markets. The major index all grew around 3%, and the S&P 500 and the Dow had their best day in nearly 2 years. If y'all not aware, the Dow Jones is the market that really affects tech. But I'll let y'all go expound on this while I call my mentor. 1 second, y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically now, if you got an index fund or if you got some technology stock, now would be the time to buy. You know what I'm saying? This is a buyer's market right now, so I would definitely invest if you have that. But also just think it crazy the state of our economy. Like inflation's going up, shares are going down for things. You know, they're talking about food shortages and all these other things. So it's like a crazy place that we in right now. So, you know, I would definitely recommend investing. Try to get your money up now before it gets worse.
Absolutely.
Like for sure. And Brandon said buy Apple 100%. Brandon, how much is Apple right now? Like $157 or something like that. 156. I'm nice. He said if you locked in an Apple ecosystem, devices, subscription, or storage. Absolutely. And I think that if you are buying things, if you're going to buy things, Nike, Apple, whatever it is, you should be an owner of those things. So invest in the things that you buy on a continuous basis, because now you own a little piece of that pie.
Yeah, 156 is a great strike price for Apple too. But I got my mentor Dylan here on the phone lines. Dylan, I just called you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, I called you because you are very well versed in investing, and I just want to know what advice would you give our listeners who are looking to invest right now with the market taking a loss like this today?
Okay, this is what I would do. I used to invest in stocks, like private stocks, like Apple. Name it, I used to invest in it. But I have a philosophy now to just invest in mutual funds and ETFs. But the fact that the market has gone down so much from its high, I would be looking at investing in private companies like Microsoft. All the tech companies out there that's going down, now is the time to come in with a real wheelbarrow and just start loading up and buying Apple, Microsoft, Facebook. Facebook is down. As a matter of fact, I told my friend the other day to buy Facebook. He did. He said he went up to about 10% from the bottom where it was from. And so now I would go in and just use my personal money and buy a lot of tech stocks that's down right now. That's what I would do personally.
Mm-hmm. And what would you say if right now if our because we spoke earlier and you said if our listeners or people listening to this podcast right now were to invest, what would their money do in a year or two or so?
Okay, in a year or two, but you heard this before. I'm going to give you a good example. Okay, in a year or two, I think it would get to you could double your money in about 3 to 4 years. You could double your money. Whatever you put in, you could double it in 3 or 4 years. Normally, a stock market, you could double your money. We've discussed this. You could double your money in the stock market within about 7 years. Okay, but now that all these tech stocks come down, I think you could double your money in about 4 years, and you'll be good.
Yeah, y'all got any questions for Dylan while we got him on the line?
Yeah, how familiar are you with index funds, and would you recommend an index fund right now for Dow Jones, and how much does it take to get started for the listeners?
Okay. I've always invested in Vanguard, and Vanguard got this one called an index, which is called a star. It only takes about $1,000 to invest in that. That's on mutual funds and index funds. There's all my stuff that I invest in is from Vanguard. There's one that's called VOO, which is large cap. You can invest in that also. Or my favorite is VTI. That's the large cap, the small cap, and the mid cap. When I say cap, I mean capitalization, how big the companies are. So you can get a basket of VTI and just buy that forever, and you're gonna be okay. It's called
Absolutely.
VTI, the total stock market.
Total smart VTI, stock market.
Yeah, the symbol is VTI. I mean, that's the ETF for it. There's a VTSAX is a mutual fund equivalent to that. So VTI is the ETF. VTSAX is the mutual fund. It costs about maybe $3,000 to get into a mutual fund. With the ETF, you could just buy how many shares you want at that time. Let's say a share is about maybe $200. You can buy one. Next month you can buy another one. Next month you can buy another one. So that's the way I would do it through VTI.
Any other questions?
Yeah, and last thing, can you also expound for the listeners how again those index funds work, about how they match the market versus trying to beat the market as well?
Okay. Now, everybody refers to Warren Buffett, and he'll always tell you time in the market is what's the most important. Okay. So, I mean, you can't, a lot of people try to beat the market, which you can't. And Warren Buffett says that you can't beat the market. Only people like him, he's a professional, could actually do it because that's what he do for a living. So the average person out there, if you want to invest in a mutual fund, VTI, and be consistent. For example, I asked my friend today if I could use him. For example, I have a friend 4 years ago. He came to me. He wasn't working. He just was sitting around the house. His wife worked, and he was just trying to save his money to retire. So I sat him down. I put him on the computer, showed him what my stuff had done. I said, if you invest $500 a month from now until for 10 years, you could have $250,000 saved. He said, really? I said, yeah. So then after that, what he did was he went home. He opened up his mutual fund with $3,000, and today, less than 3.5 years later, he has $100,000 in his bank account, in stocks. In 3.5 years, he has $100,000. He started from just $3,000 less than 4 years ago. So that should tell you how well you can do. But he's been consistent, meaning he has always invested every month consistently. So I told him he could get to 250 in 10 years. He's already there in 4. Then another 4, it's going to double. We're going to put him at $200,000, and in 2 more years, he'll get to 250. And whatever I told him was going to happen is going to happen when he retires. So does that answer your question?
Wow.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Hey, Dylan, yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you would like to let our listeners know before you get up out of here.
This is the problem that a lot of young people have when it comes to. I've been investing since I was 20, and me and Jerome, we have discussed it before. People are scared of the stock market. It's not a gambling. It's not nothing. As long as you're consistent in the market and invest, and time is on your side. As long as you invest and you have a lot of time, you will make tons of money in the stock market. I don't have no reason to. I love, Jerome has come to me and we talked before, but I love to see Black people succeed. And my thing is, time in the market and being consistent is the best bet to become wealthy. Take it from me. It's the best bet to become wealthy. Man, that's all I have to say on that. Just invest consistently and invest as much as you can when you're young, because you can invest $100,000 from 20 to 30 and not invest anymore, and you will outdo the person who just started investing at 40 and invest for 20 years, and your money gonna still be the same because of compounding. when you invest early, your money compounds and you get what you call dividends, and your stock grows and doubles and triples and quadruple. So you have time. As long as you have time in the market, you will do great.
Well, Dylan, I got go. Yeah, one more question. Go ahead.
I got one more question too. So also, this is actually a personal question for me. I got a nice chunk of change in my 401k. I started investing when I was 25. Would I be able to move my money from a 401k into a mutual fund?
Yes. Have you left the company already?
I have not.
Okay. Well, you can't. Most of them, they won't let you move the money. But
right,
the best thing to do is
quit.
just huh?
He said,
I gotta quit.
No, but the best thing to do is just invest it right. Invest it right, and then when you leave, then you can move it. But you can't. They won't let you move it until you leave the company. So yeah. So just invest in S&P 500. If they have small caps, you do that. If you have some mid caps, you do that. And if you want to do international, you can put 5% international, or there's 5% in cash. And then when the market takes a dip like this, you take the cash and you buy, and then you buy more. And then when it comes back up, you take your cash out, and it's basically rebalancing. You take the cash back, you put it back in the 5%, and you're good until it happens again, and you do the same thing again.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah. Absolutely,
you're welcome, man.
Hey, Dylan, thank you. I really appreciate you coming on the show tonight.
I appreciate you having me on, man.
Yeah, what I'll do is, if our listeners have any other questions, like I said, y'all listeners, y'all can reach out to me if y'all would like me to have Dylan on, or if y'all got questions for him, and we can try to make this a weekly segment and answers any investment questions that y'all have. But Dylan, I appreciate you.
It was an honor being on your show, man.
Man, thank you.
To help people out, man.
Appreciate it. But I'll give you a call in a minute.
All right.
I appreciate you. All right, bro.
All right.
Man, so those are some tips for y'all people who might be sitting on a little liquid cash right now to some practical things y'all can do right now to get into the market. Because like I said, whenever it's a dip, this is always a good time to invest.
Yeah, and also too, y'all got to understand, building wealth is not hard. It's just the fact that we have to learn how the world works. A lot of this stuff, especially the mutual funds, the index funds he was talking about, the ETFs, that's all available for y'all to do that. And the early you get into it, like he said, the more money you'll have later down the road. We got time anyway, so you might as well invest that money and build that wealth, because those index funds, again, they're going to match the market. They're not trying to beat the market. So by matching the market, which the market's always going to go up. So for instance, if you look at the S&P 500, since, for more than 80 years almost, I believe, the people who've invested in that index fund, they've got 10% return every single year. That's a lot of money. So again, just learn how the world works. Start reading books. Start reading how to repair your credit and all that other stuff. All right.
Mm-hmm. And Brandon made a good point.
Absolutely.
And Brandon made a good point. He said, have an emergency fund. Don't put money in the market that you're going to need for the next 5 to 10 years. So make sure that you have an emergency fund. Like I said, this should be liquid money, that you have sitting off to the side after you already built your emergency fund. Excuse me.
So and basically, if y'all want to look at how to invest, we're not recommending y'all to invest if y'all got high interest loans and all that other stuff. You need to consolidate your debt and pay it down, pay the high interest loans down first, and then snowball it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever money you got left over after all your utilities, your rent's paid, and all your bills are paid, that's the money you want to use to apply towards that debt. Once that debt is down, then you want to build your emergency fund. Once you got that emergency fund, then you start investing. That's the right point to start investing.
Absolutely.
Big facts. Man, yeah, bro. Real dope segment. I'm glad I was able to get a hold of Dylan tonight. But man, on another note, NBA playoffs. How have y'all been feeling? You was ready to you been itching over there, bro. You been itching. How you been feeling about these playoffs, man? What are you thinking?
So I'm gonna talk about my favorite team first. Obviously, Bucks Celtics game 1. We had a really good game, and it showed you really how the series is gonna go. Game 2 was an anomaly. It's not gonna happen again. And what I mean by that is the Celtics were making impossible, incredible NBA player shots. Like those were professional shots.
Bro.
They not making those shots for 3 more games, however many games they got to win. You know what I'm saying? The Bucks came out. They played a really, really good game. They just couldn't hit their shots. You know what I'm saying? Giannis was missing shots that he usually make, and we just couldn't get a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? And even with them coming out like that, we still made it somewhat of a game. So I think the Bucks are actually going to take the next 2 at home, and I think we're going to go probably back and forth with either game 6 or 7. But the playoffs for me have been entertaining. Going to the 76er series, James Harden is a shell of himself. Now we're seeing that it was a horrible trade for actually both teams.
Can we pause and go back to the Bucks series?
I got to start a sports channel.
Yeah,
I love this.
Dog went from one series to the other. He ain't asked no input. He was just like, bro. He's like, fuck what Jerome. Trey got to say. But yeah, you right. They was hitting them shots at a high clip. No, you good, brother. I just had to reel you in. That's what crazy. That's what I'm here for. You was going crazy. But in my opinion, like I said, the Celtics not gonna have another shooting performance like that. We see it all the time. One team just catch fire and they can't miss. The basket is big as fucking Utah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see the Celtics shooting at that high of a clip again. Another thing, was a lot of ticky-tack fouls being called early on in the game. Got Giannis in foul trouble early and all that stuff, so he was playing a little timid. And also, to me, I think our Achilles heel is Coach Bud not making any adjustments. He didn't make any adjustments which it would have been good to make the adjustments that he made in the fourth quarter because the Bucks had a chance. They got it within 13 because they was pretty much getting cleaned up the whole game. They got it within. I think the closest they had been was 11 or 13, I believe. And and that was when Coach Bud started making adjustments. He started letting Giannis set picks and run a pick and roll with Grayson Allen and Drew Holiday, and that was working because they was getting to the bucket with ease because everybody went. Nobody would rotate over to them. They would stay on Giannis because they was thinking he was gonna get the ball again. So those rotations came a little bit late, but I did like what I saw from the Bucks in that fourth quarter. Like you said, it just sometimes, man, once the team catch fire, there ain't really nothing you can do, and that was what it felt like to me. Trey, what was your thoughts on it?
I mean, Coach Bud, though, he's never made adjustments. So, like, I'm not really ever expecting that out of him, bro. But I do think that this was the game that we missed Chris Middleton. This is the game where he actually would have came. He'd have came out and probably gave you like 35. Whenever Giannis is struggling, that's when Chris Middleton will come and win the game for you. And this is where we missed him a lot. So
right.
Like
we also.
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Trey.
No, you fine. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, and we also miss his defense too. Like that's another excellent defender that we don't have. You know what I'm saying, to be able to rotate on Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying, and even Jason Tatum was still struggling. The Bucks held good defense. We just couldn't get our flow. And yes, Coach Bud, man, like dude, don't make adjustments till like the next game. It's like make the adjustments during the game, fam. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man. You can go ahead and go to the 76ers series now because you itching over there.
I
was
reading one of Brandon comments. I don't really follow football, so I don't know what's going on with Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I'm not familiar either. Football really ain't my area of expertise either. So I wait for Brandon to fulfill us in. But the 76ers series, like you said, James Harden. I just think James Harden is past his prime. That's my humble opinion. Either that or fat or just past his prime. But I just feel like he just passed his prime. I think his focus is elsewhere.
Man, I got faith in him, bro. I was really hoping he was gonna come out just on fire in this series, like because I hate the hate, bro. Like, I feel like he getting a lot of hate, bro. But I mean, he's playing. He's not even playing trash, bro. Like you said, he's almost like a shadow of himself, bro. Right now, you know what I mean? But and he'll do stuff, bro, where he looked like the old James Harden, and that might even come into what you was talking about. He fat. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't in shape, bro.
Yeah, he don't have no more explosiveness. He's clearly like overweight compared to like what he used to do, and he's just not focused, fam. Like you can tell he's not focused. And the reason he getting hate is just how he go about things. Like whenever James Harden, once he's done with a team, he stopped playing, fam, and like that's annoying. But again, that's what I'm talking about. Like the way him and Ben Simmons handled this, when the next CBA deals go around and these player contracts start getting talking about, they're about to change all that, and the players gonna lose a lot of power by how James Harden Harden, Ben Simmons, and other superstars. Anthony Davis have been handling these situations when they don't want to play. Even the unfortunate situation with Zion Williamson, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, he can't play because of his foot, but he did gain weight as well. So they're going to start putting stipulations and contracts and stuff like that for these dudes to play. But yeah, James Harden definitely passed his prime, man. But I think he could get back to it. He just got to get refocused. It just seemed like he's not focused out there.
Yeah, I think
absolutely.
I think he made a comment about if I remember correctly about being in the studio with the baby and all that type of stuff. So, like I said, that's why I meant on the ESPN interview, he made a comment because everybody knows him and Lil Baby, like that's his girlfriend. Pause. I'm joking, listeners. I'm joking, but he's been seen with him everywhere. So I think his focus really ain't on the game of basketball anymore, and it shows in this game and in his body, like Kyrie's alluding to.
Yeah, I'm fat, but I'm not a professional basketball player. If you giving me $25 million a year, boy, I'm gonna be looking like a Greek god out here hooping. Bro,
stop talking about you fat, bro. You lost like 20 pounds on keto. Pause.
I have. I did lose a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying, but
yeah. All right, man. But what about the West, bro? How y'all feeling about Golden State and the Grizzlies? How y'all feeling about that series?
I'm gonna leave that to Trey. I haven't watched them games.
Yeah, I ain't watched none of them.
Man. I think Golden State coming out the West. Personally, I definitely think they're going to the finals, bro. Like that system is so good, bro. The emergence of Jordan Poole, he's insane right now. You know what I mean? Like he really insane, bro. And I mean, like Draymond Green, he's still there, bro. Defense just pretty much running the offense, bro. Like they system, they're all healthy, bro. Clay out here averaging like 25, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like I really think they're going to the finals, bro. Yeah.
I agree with you on that, but I swear to God, I don't care, because the Bucks, the Bucks, the way they playing right now, I don't think Boston's gonna beat them. I think the series is gonna go 6 games. I don't think Boston got enough to beat the Bucks right now, even without Chris Middleton, because they are pretty much doing everything they can to stop Giannis, and like I said, the Bucks just had an off night as well. But I honestly don't think that any team coming out the West, I don't care whether it's Phoenix, Golden State, Memphis, I don't think they have enough to beat any team on the East. So which is going to be either Boston or the Bucks, because the Heat ain't going. I love the way the Heat play, but they ain't got enough to stop Boston or the Bucks. So they're not a big enough team.
The one thing that's going to kill us with the Heat is we give up a lot of threes, and the Heat got some good shooters. Yeah. And really the X factor going to be Tyler Hero. Like we really, really going to have to watch Tyler Hero, because he's like he dang there. He like right behind Jimmy, but I could see him going off against us again.
Yeah. The thing.
He will go off. Trust me. Hey, but Ron, before you go into Brandon said he asked even without Gary Payton Jr. or Gary Payton II about Golden State. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, they have the chef, and they have Mr. 37 in one quarter. Absolutely, they going to the finals.
Yeah, and then Phoenix was struggling against the Pelicans, so I don't think they built like that for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So they might have a tough go. You know, it depends if Devin Booker really just for some reason becomes that guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He nice, but he's not that guy yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I 100% agree. Now, if Devin Booker can take it up to another level, now we're talking about 7-game series, you know, to get to the finals. You know what I mean? But if he can, bro, I just don't see Golden State not going, bro, at all.
Right. Because, you know, Chris Paul, like, we've seen him, like, do some amazing stuff this year in the playoffs. But really, this Devin Booker team, like, realistically, this Devin Booker team, so if he wants to get Phoenix there, like, he going to have to be that dude.
Absolutely.
Facts. So, but like I said, Bucks and 6.
Bucks and 6.
Yeah. Hey, listen, whoever come out the West, I'm not gonna say that. I might be overzealous in saying that the Bucks could sweep whoever come out the West. But
it's going 7. It's going 7. Whoever come out the West, I think it's going 7. It's gonna be Phoenix or Golden State, bro. Man, I think it'll go 7.
If the Bucks make it to the finals without Chris Middleton, and Chris Middleton is back by the finals, bro, I don't give a fuck who they play. I don't think it's going 7 games. And that's just my honest, humble opinion. I mean, that might be a hot take.
I do have Bucks winning, no, but I think it's going 7.
Yeah,
if the other two teams are healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If Warriors and Suns are healthy, I think it will go 7, bro, because it is the finals and it's just it's gonna be competitive, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
No.
But ain't nobody beating the Bucks, bro.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. What is Golden State gonna do with Giannis, Bobby Portis, and Brook Lopez in the paint? What do you think they're gonna do? Nothing at all. Foul them. That's it. Put them on the line, right. and Giannis is shooting 70% from the line, so put him on the line if you want to.
No, I mean absolutely right, bro. But what I'm trying to tell you is, fam, they have the chef over there, and they have Mr. 37 and 1 quarter, bro. Mm-hmm. Like shit, like when you have those type of players, bro, that can erupt like that, bro. Mm-hmm. And you talking about the finals, bro, like, you know, and then Draymond is there, bro. He not hurt. He don't get suspended, bro. They tough, bro. They system is just that's a system that's been in place for years, bro, and it's been successful. Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna go 7, bro. Yeah, I really do. I hope it doesn't, but shit, Bucks and 6 for me too. But I do think it's going 7.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, for sure, man. But man, we had our time, brother. I'm ready to get up out of here because I got things to take care of. But listen, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. I would say Sunday, but I have to Trey, you out of town this weekend, ain't you? We might not be back until Thursday, so to next Thursday. I'll try to make a Sunday podcast happen. I have to see what my co-host is feeling like.
I mean, if y'all want a pod, man, I can do it from my little,
your little villa, your little
my little villa,
little affinity.
I might not have a shirt on. I might be in the pool, but
All right. See, what our listeners don't understand is Trey pods from his basement, but Trey is really rich.
No, I'm not. These are gifts.
Mm-hmm. Hey, stand up a little bit and show the listeners our shirt you got on too, because we was talking about the merch before.
Can you see it a little better?
That's quality, right?
No,
there.
You got to stand up. The banner's cutting off. You might just like halfway, like just stand up halfway.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah. Clown Rittenhouse. That's unlabeled merch right there. Make sure y'all grab that.
Yes, sir.
And Brandon said safe travels, bro. Yeah, definitely safe travels for you, bro. Whenever you traveling with your family.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. But listen, man, we about to get up out of here, and we would drink Be Clear. By the way, we are still running a campaign for Be Clear because I had to redo all my computer stuff. I haven't been able to download the ad to rerun it in front of our live stream. So we're still doing the ad for Be Clear. The link is in the description of this YouTube channel. Also on the audio side, if you're listening, click the link. Support Brother Muhammad. Like I said, he's taking his goal is to go over to Africa and build a well. And I cannot think of the country right now, but I'm gonna have to get my shit together. But he's building a well over there to supply water to a village for the next 15 to 20 years. So, like I said, support that brother. The link is in the description of his YouTube channel. Do it, whatever y'all can. I don't care if it's $2. Support the brother. He's trying to raise over $40,000. Brother Muhammad is very active in our community. So, like I said, support Be Clear. Support Brother Muhammad. Like I said, if y'all rock with us, man, like, subscribe, share this podcast with friends and family. Y'all see what we're trying to do over here. We do get a little rowdy over here from time to time, but it's all about a positive message and conveying information to our underserved community. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all like, share, and get this out to as many people as y'all possibly can. No, we call that free support. But if y'all also want to support us, click the merch link. It's nolabelmerch.com. Go over there, support us, buy some stuff, buy some swag. We got some nice looking things over there. Y'all can be the judge of that. And like I said, don't just look at the stuff at face value. Click through it, see what different color options and different what kind of color options we have for y'all, and what different sizes and things of that nature. Kyrie, you got anything else to add before we get out of here, brother?
Yeah, man. Go ahead, like, comment, follow, subscribe, do all that, share the video, and we'll see y'all next week.
All right, peace.